21-year-old John is a suspected creep from Grand Rapids, Michigan. So
GR, stand up. GR, stand up.
To be a child to not only see how he would act.
How about, can I do this?
But also hear
He's a
the
touchy-feely
ridiculous
one.
excuses he would try to use to get away with it.
Touchy-feely.
It's kissing a illegal.
Not knowing his every move was being recorded.
He tried to downplay that wild ass shit. You can see it. He a freak to catch a creep.
So you gonna be coming over soon?
I will be there.
He's pulling up, and he's bringing stuff.
Hearing from you, and I was just kind of, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm here now. Sorry.
What's that?
I'm here now. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I just want to make sure you're okay with meeting me.
Oh yeah, of course I am. When will you be here?
Probably gonna be like a 20-minute drive now, so.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you when you get here. Okay.
So that's the correct address, correct?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And you don't expect anybody coming?
No. Not until tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. All right. Hey.
All right. Bye.
All right, well,
Yeah,
boys,
freakazoid.
that was
Y'all
John.
here, freakazoid.
Got yourself a date with John, 51 years old, at a pizza party.
Yeah,
Ready
a
for
pizza party. Yeah, I think you wanted some cheese pizza.
Want some
Nice.
cheese
Kinda wants a little
pizza?
boy cheese pizza.
Pizza.
All right, well, we'll be here in about 20.
Freakazoid.
Hi. I'm good. You got the pizza. Thank you.
Yeah.
You brought frozen pizza over there again?
All right.
You brought fucking DiGiorno.
Huh?
He put up with the DiGiorno.
I live kind of close to Grand Rapids. Yeah, this is the house. Yeah, here, we can go sit out here.
Yeah.
So, how's your drive?
Oh, not bad. It was busy.
Yeah.
It was busy.
Yeah.
Almost stuck in traffic, but it was after rush hour.
Yeah.
So, you've been all alone, huh?
Yeah. I've been pretty
You've been all
bored.
alone, huh?
All I have is that Xbox right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've been here for like I think 2 or 3 days. My grandma's on a trip right now.
You are cute.
Yeah, you think? Yeah. So, what were you like thinking about
I
doing?
don't know. What do you want? What are you comfortable with doing? I know you said you haven't done anything.
Okay. I'm sorry, my voice is a little
That's
bit.
okay.
Okay, so I've already told you, I haven't really done anything.
We
with
saw he was
guys
touchy-feely
before.
in the preview,
So, like,
yo.
What do you think would be like a good place for someone like me to start?
We could start kissing, I guess.
Just off the bat.
Comfortable with
Freak-
that?
Freakazoid.
I think kissing,
He trying to get
I don't
to it.
know if
He's
I'm,
a
like,
freak.
comfortable with kissing just yet, but
Okay. All right.
yeah.
We can start that.
He
Yeah.
wants to get after it. He is into this.
I like
This is
that.
what he do on a regular
Yeah.
basis.
Touching is a very sensual
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Men tend to like to touch.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. I mean,
What are you comfortable with?
I'm really comfortable. What would you like to do?
I don't want you to feel like threatened.
No,
or
I'm
What'd he
not
say?
feeling threatened or
Okay,
anything
all right.
like that.
What he said?
Better.
No, I mean, we
That's
not feel.
I don't want you to feel.
Did
like
you just say?
threatened
No,
or-
I'm not feeling
Okay,
threatened or
okay,
anything
all right.
like that.
I'm
I'm-
going to bed or.
No, I mean, we,
I'm not.
yeah.
I can't even say that for
You
YouTube
can
purposes.
stay
I get
here.
in trouble.
What would you like to do?
Can I touch you?
I mean, if you want to.
How about? Can I do this?
This is the furthest I've ever seen it go.
Out today, John?
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. I thought you guys were. I thought it was.
Oh, yeah?
I thought this was.
You want to take a seat with me, John?
Why?
Want to take a seat with me? I got a few questions for you.
Who are you?
Who am I? We're gonna get to that. I think it's better we have this conversation, or we might have to get some others involved.
I didn't do anything bad.
I think you might want to take a seat and have a conversation with me, John.
want to talk. We just.
I think that's gonna be. We're gonna have a
If we
conversation.
have a conversation with that.
I don't want to get anyone else involved. These are security officers.
We're just gonna sit down. We're gonna have a chat. That's it.
We're trying to figure out what's going on here, John. Why don't you go
Yeah.
take a seat? Or
Well, he
sit down
told
and have
me
a
he
conversation?
was legal age.
Oh, well, let's sit down and talk
Yeah,
about it
let's
then. If
go.
he told you
Let's-
he's legal age, that's fine. We're just trying to figure out what exactly is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He
Okay.
Look.
confided me. He wanted to. He was interested in maybe doing something with a man.
Okay. Well, nothing.
To my understanding, when somebody is of legal age, it means that they can do stuff with people who are of legal age that are not adults. Like if 16 is the age where you can start having sex and doing stuff like that, you're allowed to hook up with people who are 16 and 17 years old, not 18 and up. I think that's what I think. I think so.
Nothing wrong with that, right? How did you two meet?
We're both on male gay sites.
Oh, right. So you met on there?
Yeah.
And then you started texting?
Yep.
What was that conversation?
I think it was an innocent conversation. Like, you know, he was on here, you know, at home with his grandma.
So like, where did that go? He just said he was home alone with his grandma? And...
Yeah. Well, no, his grandma was gone. He was cat sitting.
Ah, okay.
He was cat sitting.
There?
Oh.
Just to talk, I guess, and he said something about staying overnight last night. And I said I couldn't do that.
How old are you, John?
I'm 51.
51.
How old did you believe him to be?
He said he was 17 at first.
He said he was 17 at first? What did he say later?
He did say.
So at the door did you tell me he said it was a legal age?
Well, he told me he was a legal age.
So what are we here to do with this?
Not. He wanted to know what. I mean, I had no intentions of doing anything wrong.
John
You did.
is very much downplaying
You definitely
the severity
did.
of his perverted and grooming nature between the text messages we have of him and our decoy. Because John came to this house with a clear plan, but before revealing the information
His
I
plan
have
was
on
to
him,
get
I
some-
decided to let him
some
dig his
young
own
butt.
hole with how he tries to justify how he ended up here.
Okay,
What do you want?
that's good.
You wanted some young butt,
Yeah.
and he
kissing,
can't deny it.
I thought it would be an innocent thing.
Kissing would be
No.
innocent with a
I see
minor?
what you're saying.
You're a
Did you have any
weirdo.
condoms with you today?
No.
No condoms, no lubricant or anything.
He ain't show up with
like that.
condoms
So
or
you just-
lube. He was trying to do
you
wild,
guys
nasty
just
shit. You are a
planned it, just hang out and
freakazoid.
nothing else, or?
I guess I was pizza and pop
So if you
Pizza
said
and
yeah,
pop.
kissing, you were
Oh,
just gonna kiss.
all right.
if you wanted to.
Well, that's kind of conflicting when I walked out and you said I knew this was a setup.
Just
So you knew it was a setup, but you were gonna kiss someone you thought was. That doesn't really add up as a John.
Doesn't really add up at all, John. You're burying yourself a hole, John.
Well, I don't think so. I don't. I'm pretty sure it's not. That's why I'm asking.
And that's all it was going to go to.
Like,
but-
I mean,
All right,
he's not
John,
angry.
quit
Did you feel like maybe,
bullshitting,
like,
John.
he-
You knew
he
what you was
kinda
trying to do, John.
insinuate
Freaky
you wanted
ass.
things to happen, or did you maybe feel pressured, or
I don't think anyone was pressured.
so you were just gonna kiss and not go any farther than that? Just a
Hell
stupid
no.
situation you may have found yourself in. You think?
Yeah. So what's going to happen?
Well, I'm gonna get to that in a minute because I do still have some questions for you. Because I'm still a little confused when you say you were just gonna kiss. Did think I hear you ask if you could touch him when I was in there? Did I hear that right?
Just like, chest. I mean.
Like chest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Chest. No, where
Yes.
might it have been?
Where you hinting at, John?
Because that's not even illegal. I'm just trying to ask.
Just here.
Just
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
What is here?
It's like a
What is
little
that?
bit of a make out. That's not illegal, man. I'm just asking.
I wasn't really thinking about making out either.
I knew this to be untrue because John made his intentions perfectly clear in the chat logs. John reached out to our decoy profile on a gay dating app for the two exchange numbers, pictures, and most importantly, their believed ages. Wow, you looked older, but I'm okay with talking to you. Okay, cool. You want company? Sure, I'd be free tonight or tomorrow night maybe. You are such a cutie. Will you be alone? Yeah, I'm cat sitting at my grandma's. Are you comfortable sharing X-rated pics? Maybe after we meet, lol. Okay, then we can just get naked, lol. So what would you like to do
This
with another
dude
man?
is just
What
all
would you
over
wanna
the place.
do? You into kissing? I've never kissed someone before. You could be my first, I guess. I would love to kiss you. We could start off there, then slowly take our clothes off. That sounds fun. I'd be down. I would love to spend some time with you, show you some love, teach you some things besides kissing. I could tomorrow evening probably, but I've never really done any stuff with a guy before. Playing with a man's nipples is a real turn on to men. Oh yeah? You want me to do that to you? If you want to, I certainly would enjoy it, and I could suck on you. Oh really? Maybe I'd like that. If you don't believe this kind of face would say such vile things, I've made John's full chat logs available free of charge over at omoofficial.locals.com.
Because look, I have little brothers out in Wayland as well, so I try to look out for this sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
You have any nieces or nephews?
Yeah, I do.
How old are they?
They're all older now. Adults.
Ah, okay. You're saying you're gonna touch him on the chest and just kiss. Why'd you ask to go to the bed? Was it just to maybe make out there?
Yeah.
Just locational difference?
Yeah. it's
Gotcha.
facilities. I know that sounds horrible. That does sound horrible.
That
Well,
sounds
that's why I said,
extremely
you know,
horrible.
I
You
think
know
it'd
it
be better if
is.
we sit
That's
down
what
and
makes
have a
it worse.
conversation.
You know what
Because
you're doing
if
is
I didn't
horrible.
know this, you know, if I had to turn it over to the police and it looks horrible, then who knows what would have happened, right? Now I know, okay, maybe you were really just gonna kiss and that was it. So how often are you on these types of sites?
Not. This is like within this last month I was on it, and it's been the older man. I'm attracted to older men.
This is your first younger guy you said you were into? When you mentioned sex, I think I heard sex being mentioned, and you said we won't get to sex yet. You know, what's that about?
I wanted to go to the bedroom.
Yeah, what do you mean by yet?
Yeah, you said we won't have sex yet.
I don't remember saying that.
So just be honest with me, because again, I got a little bit I gotta look out for. Do you think it might have gone that way if we weren't here?
No.
No?
Okay. No. He was not comfortable with kissing.
Lies.
So and
You grabbed his hand after he said he wasn't comfortable with kissing.
So
Right.
I went to the man. You know.
Well, you're trying to take my
I
shirt
know.
off.
Well, unbuttoned.
Even looks like you were gonna back out. I'm going to pass on this.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right. So why were we gonna back out and then 2
Because
minutes later you
I
decided to
didn't. I
come?
didn't hear from him for a while. In fact, I went back to Grand Rapids.
So why'd you walk in here if you knew it was a setup? Or you felt like it would be?
Just.
His other head was speaking to
Yeah.
him.
You wanted
His
them-
other head
Yeah.
We
was
had
trying to
at least
tell him
24
what to
hours.
do.
Uh,
He
You
knew what
guys
he
have
was
been
doing.
texting
Yeah,
for
yeah.
quite some time. You say you wish you could have slept together last night. Would have loved to cuddle. So when you're saying, you know,
We both mentioned that.
well, a kiss is instant, but you know, to me that looks a little more than instant. That's a marinating situation. That's a good few hours. So do you think you might have cuddled if he had wanted to do that?
That from there, just saying, I would just back out.
He was back out.
Yeah. I just.
So I mean, what would you have done if he had, you know, said, "Yeah, you can touch me"? You just would have stuck to here and not gone farther.
He done went
Still
all the way.
uncomfortable. And if you are, I am sorry.
Well, he's not actually, you know, thankfully in this instance. But you know, it could have been. There's a lot of real victims out there.
Yeah, there is. I was victimized when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
I'm
you
not
know
making
how it
that-
feels.
That's an excuse for
yeah.
anything.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. It just
So you
doesn't
know
sound
how
like
I
it.
feel,
That
and you
was
still was
too-
trying to put
too
that pain
proper.
on
You
somebody
can't
else.
imagine
That's
it's a
crazy.
easy thing for you.
No, it wasn't.
So why were you gonna come and do the same thing for another?
Oh, I wasn't gonna do anything like that to what happened to me. I told you several times.
This guy.
On those sites.
Yeah, you did. You did warn him about the
Sounded hypocritical with
creepy old man on Grindr, but I mean, here we are with the
Yeah.
creepy old man
I
on
know.
Grindr.
Yeah,
At least that's what it looks like.
yeah, it does.
So, if you weren't gonna do anything, why were we asking for X-rated pics?
I did ask you for that. And
Do you know what that would have been?
yeah, that would have been like a felony.
So what would you have done if you'd actually
Like
done
a
it, if it was
felony.
a real child?
Yeah, weirdo.
Be in trouble.
I would be in trouble.
You know, I'd be in trouble.
You know you'd be in trouble. Did you know you could possibly get in trouble for even just trying to kiss a 15-year-old?
No, I did not.
Did you know 15-year-olds can't consent at all?
No, 16 can in Michigan.
So
No, but 16
you know
can in Michigan. You know the
consent. But just 10
laws.
minutes ago, you said, I don't think it's illegal. But you have the age of consent memorized in your head.
Yeah.
So you lied to me.
I'm not intentionally.
Sean, I've been trying to have an honest conversation with you here,
I know
man.
you are.
I've been
Yeah.
nothing but upfront with you, and to hear you've been lying to me.
No, honestly, I didn't think it was illegal for not kissing a 15-year-old.
But you just said 16 is what's legal, which means you've known that this whole time and you lied to me. I mean, John, given the situation, what do you think should happen to you?
I don't know.
Well, John, I'm Oma. We're doing a
Well,
web
John,
series about
you're about to
online
lose
men.
everything,
Try to
John.
meet up with my for sex, and well, you're the guest star. These gentlemen over here are gonna have a conversation with you.
Hey, bud. What's your name, man?
My name's John.
All right, no big deal. You just paid for my dinner.
He did bring a frozen pizza. And it is a DiGiorno.
Got Mountain Dew as well. Honestly, I can pour me a glass tonight. Should I wait till it's
These
hot?
niggas sick.
I'll go for it, bro.
Fucking sick.
Offer them some Predator pizza and do. Now you might
Predator
not know what's
pizza.
disturbing about a lot of these predators is they actually start off at a very young age giving in to these urges. And we actually caught another creep just the week before in the same house as John with the same excuse. Except things with him got very heated. So if you want to see how I dealt with that, click this video right on over here.
Yeah, that last one was crazy. I ain't even